Oh. Oh, my stream deck's not working. Why are you not working, stream deck? Oh, my stream deck's not working. Because I didn't open it as an administrator. Washed.
Oh, goblin.
Honestly, I feel like I set the program to always run as administrator. Clearly, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just the person who did it.
That doesn't matter with Windows, dude.
You're right. You're right. My bad. Cactus is live at green, at blue, at people. Psst. We're live.
Bloop.
Blooped twice. Get double blooped. I don't even feel bad about it.
Joke's on you, I had that open.
He was already there from the first bloop. He didn't even get blooped. All right, now I gotta open up YouTube chat. Upcoming YouTube chat, I swear. Don't line baste me. There's always like one person in there before I can even open it. Almost every single time.
It's Fish. I blame Fish.
I also blame Fish, but for other reasons.
I mean, fair enough.
Hey, it actually let me pop out the chat the first time today. I'm surprised. Normally I have to refresh the page first. All right, YouTube chat is in position. I forgot to check the stream deck to see if it was working again. Okay. I think that's everything in the right place. You can never tell until it's too late. Nope. There we go. Beautiful. I know what I'm doing as a question statement, but we're still going to agree to it. Mahesh, welcome in. I am from Western Canada. I technically am from Eastern Canada, but I moved.
Please hiccup, stop. Holy fuck.
Oh, we got a bunch of new people in here today. Al Humali Shakar. I definitely said that wrong, but I apologize and welcome in. I'm Aquatic Cactus. Nice to meet you. Are you ever visit India? I have no plans to in the immediate future, but I'm not quite at the travel the world stage of my life yet. William Delaney, I did not miss you. Welcome in. Hello. Now that I actually have most of this built, we can start to show people what's going on in here. It doesn't just look like blocks anymore. Twitch chat, welcome back. You guys are done with your ads now. Welcome in. Also, no hiccups for you. Your hiccups have been banished.
It's only that worked.
How's everybody doing today? Are we all doing good? Other than Wordbird dying of hiccups? Alright, so for those of you who are just just joining us and you haven't seen any of the streams before, I play a lot of Minecraft. This is a 3,700, almost 3,800 day old hardcore world. And we are building a gigantic potted tree. It's slowly coming together. We still have a ton of work to do, but it looks pretty freaking good right now. I'm excited to keep working on it. I'll give you a view of the outside here, just a moment. I'm good. Nice. Nice. That's good to hear. Time is it for everybody? This is a bit of a late stream for me. Normally I would have been live about 3 hours ago, but I wasn't even supposed to be streaming today. It's supposed to be my day off, but days off, one of those. But this is the build so far. What do you guys think? What do you think, I should say? You as in the plural subjective. I'm pretty proud of it. Eventually we'll have to light up all of the insides, kind of like I've done on the bottom, but I'll show you what I mean. These walls are hollow. Originally I was gonna fill them all in, but because they're hollow, we have a lot of open spots. Oh. You can tell when I was still trying to build things in efficient manners. This whole bottom section was done when I was going layer by layer. But the whole thing on the inside needs to be lit up. Otherwise, we're going to have a bunch of annoying mobs spawning in here. I don't like that. So, as we go through the build and we finish one side almost entirely, we'll go out through and we'll light it up as well. Because the spooky, scary skeletons and the creepers and the zombies... Oh, geez. Now I have to find a way out of here. I ran all this way to prove a point and then realized I have to run back. There shouldn't be holes. If you can see through the build, we did it wrong. And I think there's a way I can get over. Must be on the middle one. Building like this is a bit of a hassle. It's worth it though. You get to build some pretty beautiful looking stuff. And no, before anyone asks, I'm sure it is not an ant colony. I've been asked before, and I can guarantee you, it is not an ant colony.
It's a man's colony, not an ant colony.
Yeah, it's an irradiated ant colony. It's different. They're irradiated. All right, so. Oh right, I forgot that. I should have built the scaffolding tower in this corner. Maybe we redo that. That's how we're going to start the stream today. We're going to rebuild the scaffolding tower really quick. We're also going to drink some water. Essential elixir of life. Oh. Yep, would have been smart if I had inventory space. Oh. It's less than 64. That seems wrong. What is 54 plus 62? 116? Oh, it's 118? That might be tall enough. We can rebuild it. It's not like it's hard to get scaffolding. Very, very easy, actually. But while we're building this, I'll also explain why this is necessary. We need this giant scaffolding tower so that rather than building a staircase up all the way along, we'll just build the big old scaffold tower and we'll climb however high we need. And I'll just glide down to the layer that I'm working on with my elytra. Ahad the goat. Welcome in, Ahad the goat. You mean like the greatest of all time, or are you actually part goat? If so, what type of goat? Like billy goat, mountain goat? Also, I'm mainly joking. I'm feeling quite silly today, so. Mountain goat? That's great. Don't know how to fall. The haters are waiting on you to fall, but you're a mountain goat. Oh. Can do, though. I remembered this. Remembered this yesterday. I can use single layer. Yeah. If anyone has any questions about any of the mods that we run on the server, let me know. Or the world, not a server. Technically, it's a server, but that's just because every Minecraft world that's ever loaded runs as a single-player server. Seems to me like just going layer by layer on the one section that we're on would make the most sense. Minecraft! Yes, sir. Or ma'am. So there's just such a built-in response for me, my lord. Yes, person. I'm a little new to the stream. What's this about? Well, we're playing Minecraft. Minecraft is a sandbox game, so right now it's about building a gigantic potted tree. I'm so far in this world that we're strictly at side project stage. And the side project that I decided would be a good idea for some reason is... Oh, that's a section that's for the mud. The side project for today, and for probably the next several days, is a gigantic tree inside of a plant pot. Yeah, I said that correctly. My brain thought I said the word horrendously wrong for a second. A pot? A plant? Planter? That's the word that my brain wanted to use, is a planter. Your mods, please show. I don't have like an active list or anything. Because I don't know why. No, I know normally sometimes you can have a mod list like right here when you press pause. And I think it's because I'm running some of the optimization plugins like Sodium and I can't remember what else we're running right now. Sodium, lithium. There's something else I can't think of. Iris and something else. But a lot of it is pretty basic. I could actually rhyme off every mod that we have, actually. I know what they all are. I don't have like a set list. I'm a kid. Oh, wow. I play Minecraft. I started one like 7 days ago. Download mod menu. Shows mods. Okay. I'm probably not going to do that right now just because we're in the middle of the stream. Like I said, I could actually just go through all my mods. What we're using right now to build this particular section of the build is called Lightmatica. It is a wonderful tool where you can make an entire build. And then, you know, I can design it in creative like I did. I can take the schematic, port it over to survival, also like I did. Missing some mud. Yeah. I always forget that I have to go around these sections. And then you can port the mod over, you can port your design over into your different worlds. There is an option to paste the schematic into the world, but that is literally cheating. This is a survival world. We're not going to paste anything in here. That'd be crazy. Ah! I always got to remember these parts. We can come back and do them afterwards, but kind of inconvenient. Since I already have the blocks. Here, hold on, let me catch up on chat. Said hi again. Hello. Am I out of terracotta? No way. Red. Oh, we are. We are out of red. The only unfortunate thing about this build is it uses an absolute ridiculous amount of resources. Every single one of these shulker boxes is filled with one of the resources we will need. However, because I decided to start doing it hollow, oh, we missed a layer. Whoops. Because I started doing it hollow, we're gonna save a lot of resources along the way. Not sure how far I need to be in order to do this. Oh, can't reach that far. Can I reach it by jumping? Yes. So I think we'll just do this. And then we'll do our best not to miss any layers along the way anymore. Now, Innocent or Liger, I'm not sure which one you prefer. Innocent Liger, do you prefer? Is it a data pack or is it a mod that you download for mod menu? Probably end up looking on Modrinth no matter what, so it won't make too much of a difference, but just so I know what I'm looking for. But other than that, for other mods that we have on the server, the biggest one that you'll notice is we have the Waystones mod. I seem to have put my pocket wormholes away. Page up, go. We only need to go this far. Oops, that's not the quick block. But what Waystones allows me to do is to teleport to any location that I've already found in my world that I place a Waystone down on. It does cost a singular experience level, but I just find it's a little bit more convenient to do that instead of nether travel. I'm not opposed to nether travel. I do it in a great number of my worlds. And if when I update to 1.21, they don't have an active Waystones mod, I will probably change out. Ah, the ghost. Thank you so much for coming back. Oh, I'm gonna say this. Shabnam Shek. These are always names. Thank you so much for the subscription. I do appreciate you joining us. It's an absolute blast to have you here. What other mods do we have? Most of the other mods, other than Better End. Better End actually changes entire biomes in the end dimension. Mojang has left that pretty much entirely untouched for, well, years at this point. So we spruced up our end with some nice pretty colors. Some cool plants. In fact, we're using some of them for this build. It's hard to see, but once we get up a little bit higher, I'll show you. We're using a wood called umbrella wood. It's cool. It's a nice looking wood. But other than Better End, we have like the really low impact mods, a lot of decoration stuff. We have additional lanterns, which allows me to add in lanterns in pretty much every block in the game. And then we also have, what else do we have? Extended shapes, which allows me to make slabs and stairs out of pretty much everything in the game. Coming up on our left here, we have my beautiful dirt slab pillar. Oh, hold on, if I can go low FOV, we can probably see it. Yeah, look at that beautiful thing. So you can see we got a lot of different components that you shouldn't have access to in the regular game, like dirt stairs. But mostly for decoration. I use that Whoops. Oh, and then this is where the spaces start, so we can't keep going. We need to fill in the bottom layers. I got you. I understand what has to happen now. Did an oopsie. This is what always messes me up. Where? Realistically, we only need to go to here, right? No, I think we need to do the whole thing, so should be somewhere around there. So the reason that this is, all these blocks are here, so when I built this in creative, I used a lot of copy and pasting. So I used some pretty interesting techniques using world edit to be able to build this build in about, how long did it take me to design it? I would say it probably took me, it probably took me about 20 hours to design it, going off of a picture as a reference. Oh, hold on. I realized the error of my ways. I want to fill this in as much as possible, both layers at a time. So we'll do like 3 layers like that. And then we'll go up a layer. And we'll do like 3 layers like that. And then we'll just kind of keep going like that until we fill in this whole section. Because if I don't do this, I'm going to get blocked out of it when I come back. Perfect. And then page down again. How much further? I don't want to fall backwards off this. It won't kill me. Not yet, but still bad practice. Oh, not too far. Has to be a maximum of 5 blocks. We actually missed one there too. Must have been 6. That's okay. That's what scaffolding's for. We can go back. We have the technology. Time travel? No, just scaffolding. And for those of you who are brand new to the streams, I usually do split streams. I usually do one game and then another. We're going to be playing Minecraft for a couple hours tonight. And then I'm going to be playing Sea of Thieves tomorrow. Or tomorrow? I say tomorrow, but like in 2 hours. Maybe even a little bit less. Okay. That looks pretty good. How many more layers? Ah, not even. So the way that we do these walls and the way that we've managed to erect them so quickly is we're just taking a bunch of different of the colors of the concrete and adding them in as we go. Actually, oops. I can come up by a block. And so we can usually get about 2, maybe 3 rows done at a time, depending on how careful I am with my running around. Sometimes I jump off. But we want to get all of this side done, and then we'll move on to the other side. I probably will not get all of this side done in today's stream. It's usually about 2 hours to get that much. But that was both sides, so we'll see. Depends on how much I feel like chatting today. Because if I talk, let's be serious, I'm not building as much. And then I think, yeah, we'll just go an extra 3 blocks at the end here just to be sure. I don't think it's required, but you never know. Oh, we need to not build that. Otherwise we'll run into some problems later. Did I miss a layer on this side? What the heck? Yes, I did. It's kind of unfortunate. Really no easy way to go back. I guess we could do it from up top, right? As long as I had... Where is toggle crouch? Sneak. Toggle. There we go. Oh. Accept. So I finished the Fallout series earlier. Absolutely amazing what they did with the death claws. Pretty much everything else, I'm like, ugh, I wanted 10 more minutes of content. You know, like 10 minutes. Would have done a lot to set up what will obviously be a third season. Spoiler alerts, it seems like they're leading into a third season. That's the only spoiler you get, though. Okay, perfect. It's flat all the way across now. Not missing anything. Nope. Cool. Now we just need to pick a side and start there. But no, I really enjoyed the death claws. Death claws were freaking fantastic. They looked absolutely spot on. Mr. House, I'm also pretty happy with, but I'm just sad that we got him for like 4 minutes in a certain form. And I won't say anything more about that because those of you that haven't seen the show, I don't want to spoil it. But Mr. House was cool. I enjoyed that part. What is this? Red. Ran out of red again. There's lots of red. Quick restock. White's not super popular. Light gray, moderately popular. Orange, very unpopular. Is actually more prevalent than orange is. And then obviously regular terracotta. Should be good. For now. And somewhere around here I ran out. Over here. Oh, wow. My elytra is like 30% destroyed. That is... How did we destroy it so quickly? I guess I've been gliding around the build a fair bit. So now that this is all flat, I don't have to go back and make any random mistakes, because all we gotta do is just follow the outline. And as long as we follow the outline, none of the blocks that are in blue on the right of where I'm building right now will ever be visible. And if none of those blocks are visible, they don't matter. That seems odd to me. We'll just slap one there. Never hurts to be safe. Oh, I get it. This is a spot with all the mud. You actually need those, and probably those. Yep, that whole row is done. Sometimes the outlines don't take you where you expect them. I get it now, though. This is the bottom part. These sections with the mud are designed to look like plaster. So, well, not so much plaster, but it's supposed to look like the mortar you would find in between packed bricks. I think it was okay. All in all, my final, like, accuracy rating on the build, I think would be like 80%. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I wouldn't be too generous and go higher than that. But I'm also very fair on my own builds in the sense that I know how long this took to get all the materials to build it the way I mostly wanted it. And to add, 10, 20, 30, 40 hours onto a project just because you don't like the exact way that something looks, or potentially longer, I think is personally is a little bit insane. Out of mud, and now I'm out of red. Okay, we'll go back. Gray, red, white. We have red. Light gray for sure. Yeah, why not? Take 3 stacks. Pink we still have plenty of. Orange, we can just kind of grab a half stack every now and then. It's pretty pointless. White, yes, but we don't really need that much. I put regular. I could probably put a little bit of red back. A lot of red. And then just take out mud. This one. Mud. Now we pop back up to the top. Hot, I'm not sure if I did actually respond to you, but when you said welcome back, or you said you're back, I did mean to say welcome back. Sometimes I miss messages, though. My ADHD brain is not the best. Holy mud, Batman. Might not even be enough. What am I doing? We don't care about that side yet. Stop building on that side. Just make more problems for me down the road. Yeah, this is significantly faster than what we were doing at first when we were laying out every single block on every layer. I can definitely get behind this a lot more than I can get behind pretty much anything else that we've done for this build. Jazz music is so peaceful. It's like the perfect complement to Minecraft. I would play. Whoa! That right there is why we do one side at a time, so that I can safely fall on the mud staircases if I have a struggle. And quickly. can stop and show the umbrella tree logs right now. Yeah, these are the umbrella tree logs. They look really nice. These are stripped, so their bark would look a little bit different, but it's also that. This is turquoise, right? It looks pretty turquoise. Oh, looks like we've fell off right over here. How did they go higher on this part? Oh, I get it. Because we actually did stop, like, right here. I got it. I don't know if all of that will be visible, but there's really no way to tell right now, and I'm not coming back. So if I'm not sure if it's visible, we treat it like it's not. Or like it is, sorry. Like it's not would be terrible practice. Oh, yeah, we might have to switch to Sea of Thieves a little bit earlier than the 2-hour mark that I was anticipating. Because as much as this does make me happy that we're making really, really significant progress, I spent, I want to say 5 hours. We can do this with math. I was at day 3,760... 2,776, I want to say. And I'm about to be at 3,800 days. There's 24 Minecraft days. Just putting in the walls of those on both sides and this side. So what does that work out to? So we had 24 days. Each day is 20 minutes. We had 480 minutes. 8 hours? Is that? That's 8 hours. So it's basically 4 hours per wall. I did that all earlier. I woke up super early today because I was expecting a phone call. Oh yeah, I'm just in the middle of this. Because I got confused. Because I was expecting a phone call, so I was up way earlier than I would normally be. And so for the first 4 hours, I killed time. And for the second 4 hours, I was like, you know what? I'll just keep going. But I was starting to get really demotivated. I feel like my second 4 hours was not as productive as the first, but no way to tell for sure, as I wasn't streaming, so I can't really document my progress. But yeah, roughly 8 hours of building already today. And I think my eyeballs are basically just yelling at me. They're like, hey man, I love you, but we're not supposed to be mush. Not supposed to stare at blocks for this long. Some food. It's crazy though. I was watching some Bedrock players, and I was watching how easy they were duplicating items. Then I saw their chest system, and it reminded me that like I can't trust anything I see online in terms of survivals. Because this person just had like a chest with a handful of every item that they would possibly need. And anytime they needed more of it, their only strategy was just dupe it. And it really hurt my soul. Like, yeah, I obviously I duplicate some items. I have on this world I have duplicated shulker shells because when I first built my storage system, I built it without a mod called All Stackables. Now, with a name like All Stackables, you can probably figure out what the mod does. It changes the stackable value of different things. So, for here, for instance, shulker boxes normally cannot be stacked, whether or not they have items inside of them or regularly. They can't be stacked. That being said, on my world with all stackables, you can change any single item's stack count. So I could change it so like pork chops are only stacked to 1. It'd be a really silly thing to do, but I could do it. So I built my storage system, and it's a very, very, very large storage system. I built it before I downloaded all stackables. Downloaded all stackables, and I changed my shulker box count to 64. Which, honestly, we probably could have gotten away with 16. But when have I ever gone with what I can get away with instead of to the max? Getting off topic, though. So, shulker boxes are stacked to 64. After I did the math, I discovered I needed 1,722,000 shulker boxes. Or shulker shells. I think it was shulker shells. Roughly 800,000 chests worth of shulker boxes. Those I duped. Those I duped. Because if I were to AFK at my shulker farm would take 42 hours to farm the shulker shells. And that's just the shulker shells. I would still need enough wood to craft 800,000 shulkers, which is 3.6 million. Is it 8 for a chest? I think it's 8 for a chest, and you need 1 chest per shulker. So, 8 times 800,000, basically. Oh, wait, 8 times 800,000 is 640,000. Or 6.4 million. Math hard. Hey, welcome in, Coca-Cola. How's it going today? I catch you before school again? Look how much progress we've made. You just missed me doing some math because I started out by figuring out how long these polls had taken me. And I realized that we ended the stream yesterday at 3,776 Minecraft days. Now, these have taken me about 10 hours of building so far. Bro. Well, now that I know that I can do them hollow, we can do them so much faster. Background is stuck. What? What do you mean the background is stuck? I don't keep YouTube open, but like, what do you mean? Oh, dude, you're right. I'm so sorry, Coca-Cola. I'm so sorry. What, why? Let me hide it and bring it back in. Does that work? I just disabled the source and re-enabled it. Hold on. Just on screensaver? I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, well I didn't do it intentionally. Oh my goodness. Now I seem silly to the people I was chatting with earlier. I'm confused. It's okay. It's not the worst mistake I've ever made. I did leave my stream running overnight one time on Twitch. I woke up and like 15 Discord messages being like, "Hey Cactus, I think your stream is still running." Didn't cause any issues, but it certainly could have. All right, well, now that you're loaded in, look how much progress we've made. My goodness. Thank you so much for telling me. I'm surprised that no one else mentioned that, you know, nothing else was there. That is crazy. That is 10 hours of work finding out that we could make these hollow. Oh, whoops. Need to fix that afterwards. Once I knew that I could make these hollow, I was dedicated. I was committed. It's no problem. Oh, dude, I really appreciate it. Like I said, helps me because I feel silly. I just kind of started the stream and I was like, yeah, everything's good. It's always good. I was chatting with people on YouTube chat. And I was like, wow, they all left. This is crazy. Yeah, because I'm just showing them a screensaver. Screensaver stream confirmed. Where did we leave off? Halfway through? Yep, halfway through. I did see that. So those are the ones that kind of mattered. There were more. I know we missed a few players in here. I could probably just do this without auto place. I know what it's supposed to look like. That just makes me realize that I am in fact a silly sausage. Twitch, you guys won the war today because I didn't even show YouTube the stream. They've just been chilling on a screensaver for 45 minutes. I feel like you win by default today. Also, welcome in, Zombie Ethan. Welcome in. Oh, I don't need those ones. Just those ones. Okay. The big screensaver movie only available on YouTube and no longer available. Exactly. That's true. Now YouTube has screensaver movies, so I think that's points back in YouTube's favor. I think we got all the holes. We always win. All I do is win, win, win. Oh, no, I missed one of the holes. I will show my pro bucketeering. Mind your eyeballs for a moment. Oh, game. Oh, I'm forced. Okay, 1 second. This will actually get me killed if I don't fix that. Toggle sneak while I'm trying to do very precise builds. That's a terrible idea. Ethan, would you like to join us for piratey activities in T-minus 50 minutes, give or take? Casually giving away my Escape from Tarkov account? Dude, I didn't even know you played Escape from Tarkov. That's crazy. Why are you giving it away? I'm assuming because you don't play it. What? I didn't hear you. I was probably just making some form of silly joke. It's almost certainly what I was doing. There's no way of guaranteeing otherwise, but it was probably just a silly joke. I wouldn't worry about it too much, Coca-Cola. I have ADHD, so I forget things very, 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 Oh, I was asking Zombethan if he would like to do pirate things in 50 minutes. Play some Sea of Thieves. Some Sea of Thieves. Nope, terrible this game. Washed, quitting. Should probably turn in early for the night instead of 2 a.m. That is fair. That is fair. We'll just sloop. Give me the sloop. Give me the sloop. Give me the sloop. Give me the sloop. Also fair. Also fair. I think he is correct in saying that pirates do not have bedtimes. So, unless you're going to be like the one responsible pirate sailing the high seas. I was gonna make peanut butter cookies tonight. I guess it's not too late. I can make peanut butter cookies at any time. Just feels weird, you know? Like, as a child, you're not allowed to make peanut butter cookies. As an adult, 2 a.m. is a completely reasonable time to make peanut butter cookies. Nice. I'm just having breakfast early. At least I've had sleep, and it's 5 a.m. right now. That is an early breakfast. I'm usually going to bed at 5 a.m. That's crazy work. I'm going to be having 5 a.m. cookies. Oh, I'm out of orange. Out of orange. It's less of a bedtime and more of a I have plans in about 10 hours. Sounds like you have 9 hours and 45 minutes to pirate. Mom says I can only pirate between 5 and 9. Hey man, if mom says, you gotta do it. Even pirates gotta listen to their moms. Sorry guys, can we land at port? I gotta go to bed. What do we need? Light gray we can top off? How's the Minecrafting going? You tell me. Oh, just spamming hearts. That's what we love to see. Also, what's for breakfast, Coca-Cola? I hope something a little bit better than a can of soda. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. It's okay. You can recover. Much progress. Yeah, we added the lines. The lines that you can't even see. That you actively harassed me about. Cocoa Pops? Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I heard some people go loco for Cocoa Puffs. What is competitive Dragon Ball? These plans involve playing competitive Dragon Ball, which I do need to be well rested. Otherwise, I won't be playing well and probably end up with a second. I feel like you can omit the holes from the TV. I don't think they're part of competitive Dragon Ball. Unless I'm missing something and Kamehamehaing your TV is in fact a part of being competitive in Dragon Ball. I think it's different to America, as I'm from England. What are Cocoa Pops for you? Are they little round chocolate balls? That sounds kind of weird, but... No, but rages. I mean... Dragon Ball, but competitive. Kind of all there in the title, eh? Just all there in the title. It's Dragon Ball, but competitive. Yeah, because here Cocoa Pops are just like little, like they're like yay big. And they're just brown chocolate cereal balls. They're fantastic. Having them with strawberry milk is delightful. We have that as well as a different product, but the brand still is Cocoa Pops. It's kind of weird. Less sugar, but that's the whole point of Cocoa Pops. No, I'm just kidding. The amount of sugar in breakfast cereals is actually crazy. But to answer your question completely, the game is Dragon Ball Gekishin Squad. It's a MOBA. I feel lied to. I saw Bird in VC. He just worked for 17 hours or 22. He was unclear as to which one today was, but he worked long time. He worked many hours. Strawberry milk is pretty nice. 10 out of 10. For me, it is 9:35 p.m. You are about 8 hours ahead of me. Just absolutely zooming through this. Yesterday, it did not feel like we were making a bunch of progress. Today, blocks go burr. Ah! He's just asleep in the AFK channel. If he's in the AFK channel, he is probably asleep, yeah. I could pretty much guarantee that at this point. I've now learned that anytime we get to the section with the white concrete and the gray concrete, that I need to fill all of it out. That way we don't have to keep going back. Am I out? No. Am I out of red? Not yet, but I'm gonna run out. We'll probably run out this layer, if not before. Oh, of course. So much red. So much red. One day you chefs won't be overworked. Dude, if AI can produce a competent cook, I might hire AI or Wordbird on his behalf. Bro's got 0 support. Oh yeah, there we go. We ran out. 8 hours, true. Question, with Lightmatica, if you just right click, does it recognize if you have the block in your inventory? Even if you right click with an empty slot? Yes. Yeah, if you have autoplace on, here, I'll leave an empty slot and I'll show you. It basically works like pick block. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with pick block, but if I had a block down like this and I had the block in my inventory and I were to use my pick block, it would bring it directly to my hand. So as long as you're using easy autoplace, easy mode, yeah, easy place, it will in fact give you the blocks directly to your hand, even from an empty slot. I'm gonna disappear. Y'all have a good night. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Zombethan. You have an absolutely lovely time with your competitive Dragon Ball. Summon Shenron. Tell him Cactus sent you. So I thought, because you're doing it really quick with switching slots. Yeah, I would have to be like Speed Demon Deluxe to be, because my pick block is my middle button. So I could technically pick block pretty quickly. I don't really have very many issues with it. But I do still like to, autoplace is just so much faster. and I asked the stream chat, both YouTube and Twitch, a couple nights ago, if they felt like using Easy Place was cheating. And the general consensus was no. Twitch, you guys have ad break in 3 minutes, just as a heads up. Oh, yep, I should turn off rendering when I'm trying to land on thin ledges. Yeah, general consensus was no, because we're still using all of the same blocks from my inventory. We just get to place them super duper fast, like we're a Bedrock player. But yeah, it would be the equivalent of me using pick block on this block, placing it here. Oh, I forgot to grab light gray. Oops. I agree with no. I mean, it's not cheating. Yeah, I think the fact that it still uses all of the blocks is a big part of that. Like if it didn't use blocks from your inventory, or it just allows you to place, I would never ever use that. That would feel like cheating. But I can make progress on these mega builds so fast. This is saving me dozens, if not hundreds of hours. Okay, we got about halfway through, and then we ran out of gray. I remember now. But yeah, I could pick block and just manually place like this, just faster. That's the big part. It's like, I think I've showed, many times throughout my YouTube streams, my Twitch streams and all that, that I'm more than capable of placing the support blocks and using pick block and doing it the slow way. But if we have the tools to do it fast, you may as well just use them, right? What's the build meant to be? Yeah, so we're doing a potted tree build. So it's going to be like a tree inside of a pot or a planter. So what we're doing right now is the planter. All right, just one, not two. So once it's all the way built and I'm a little bit further away from it, you'll very quickly be able to recognize it as a planter. At least I can. And then we don't have the tree fully designed yet, because I can't stand playing creative for extended periods of time. I'm not an incredibly design savvy individual, despite this mega build. Because of that, I typically don't like to just play creative. I like to stimulate myself a little bit more with survival. So I bounce between the two. I like the design. And with Lightmatica, does it save the builds from different builds you can do with the creative? Yes, that is exactly what it has done. So I have a creative world that I design all of my mega builds in. And then whenever I'm happy with where they're at, I take a copy of the schematic and I bring it over to my survival world. So like, these were pretty much all done from other worlds. Ad break is right now, fish. Literally 13 seconds. So like, I send you on ads. Yeah, this is Lightmatica. This is Lightmatica. I don't know if you can see it right at the top here, but yeah, Lightmatica version 17. Just a slightly older version. Unless you meant a different program. And I do see the hearts still being spammed. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate it. My Twitch mods will lie and they'll tell you that I don't appreciate it. But they're liars. We don't trust them. Like if we were playing Among Us, I'd immediately cast them out as imposter. No proof needed. Oh, Back to just one. Back to just one. Oh my god, we are making some crazy progress. I think I'll probably stop once we match this side up with the other side. Right here. Do you even have a YouTube moderator? Yeah, it's this guy. This guy right here. That, and I could technically promote Fish to YouTube moderator. He just always hangs out in the Twitch chat, so. Just a habit of saying my mod for, like, you know, Discord or Twitch or whatever the platform may be. I'm used to specifying. Oh, not a big fan of that creeper I just saw in there. Definitely noticing some holes, but that's okay. We'll go back and fill those later. Easy enough to go back with a bit of scaffolding or a potion of slow falling. The YouTube moderator is a pretty cool guy. Hey, someone in the YouTube chat says you're a cool guy. Thank you. Said thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Coca-Cola. I appreciate you stopping in when you have time. Always nice to see you on the streams. Oh, I'm almost out of orange. Unacceptable. Orange is life. Orange is love. 303 Zamanov. X Aminov? 303 X Aminov? Is it Zamanov or X Aminov? I feel like the X is silent. That was funny. Just thumbs up for a multi-answered question. I like it. What are we missing here? We've got light gray, we've got pink, we've got red, we've got regular, we've got mud. We're actually okay. I could stock back up on one more stack of white. Orange we got, so I guess just more red since we're kind of always running out of it. And where did we leave off? Right at the end. Is this your forever world? If I never die in it, yes. In the event that if I die in this world, I would lose it forever. I suppose I could go into spectator mode afterwards and then change it into a regular hard world and not a hardcore. Could do that. So yeah, I suppose, yeah, it'll be my forever world. Might not be my forever hardcore world, but it'll be my forever world. We'll go with that. Also, welcome back, Twitch chat. I missed you guys. It's been a minute since you've been back, but how have things been? How are the kids? I'm gonna go with 303, or maybe we just go with Zamanov, and you can forgive me if I'm saying it wrong. I feel like YouTube does this on purpose. Everyone comes up with the craziest names to try and spite me. They're like, haha, Cactus sucks at names. Let's see him try and do this one. Cactus, I gotta tell you about my dinner today. I'm always down to hear about food. I might have to go and make a tea at some point during the stream tonight. Just as a heads up. I've been craving tea. Those really light blue blocks are the ones that you don't have to have resources? No, light blue just means that it hasn't been placed yet. I have the resources for them. So I actually don't know if there's a way for it to show you. It just kind of pops up with a message. Okay, let me do this. I'll show you. Like if I just do this and I try and place it, it'll just pop up with the message constantly saying action prevented by easy place mode. I think my camera's right on top of it, but it shows up like right here, basically. But yeah, it pops up a no. Which ones? The other ones on the left? These? Oh, this is water. Yeah, this is water. It was an oversight. So yeah, it was an oversight. On the very top of this build, once we get there, when I start to build it, you'll see that there's like rivers dug into the build around the base of the tree. Because of that, there was a hole in the build on the side when I took the schematic, so all the water is flowing down, and so it actually like it just shows the water all the way down the build. So you get all the way to the bottom, and it's just, you know, spread out down there. I made some pork meat candy stuff. Found some very good priced pork belly, cubed it, marinated in Worcestershire, paprika, honey, garlic powder, and barbecue sauce. And they were smoked with 4 hours, and then brushed with more barbecue sauce. You made poor person burnt ends, otherwise known as sticky pork. That does sound fire though. I think you should also do vlogging videos or streams. Really? What makes you say that? I live a pretty boring lifestyle. Even when I'm working full time, I live a very, very sedimentary lifestyle. I like to come home and relax, watch some anime, watch a bit of TV. I like to do a little bit of art, a little bit of drawing. I like to listen to music. I like to hang out with my girlfriend. I'm very much a homebody. I don't really do much. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't gamble. I don't party. I'm a very, very laid back and kind of chill individual. Oh, except for when I'm being screamed at by Joan. Hi, Joan. I don't smoke cigarettes, you goblin. I can't mention the other one. You know what I mean. I think everyone would watch it. I just like, okay, so hear me out. I used to do a podcast. I used to be a part of a project called the Intellectual Adventure Podcast. And I really, really, really enjoyed what we were doing on that podcast because we were talking about difficult issues and things that aren't always the easiest things to talk about. And if I were to continue doing something like that, I do think that would do well. And I have already come up with a name for it. It would be Questions with Cactus. And I just don't know if I want to do it as talking head style, where it's just me. Or if I want to bring other people onto the show and have a discussion that way. Both are viable options. Both are something I do want to do. It's just a matter of finding the motivation to do it again, as the previous project had some pretty serious hiccups. So I'd basically be starting from scratch. Who's the person who's always on the Sea of Thieves streams? That is my Twitch bot. The person that I refer to as Fishy, because that used to be their name. Hi, Joan. Hello. Want some scrubbies? She does. We gotta pet the kitty. Cooked lettuce, exactly. Steamed lettuce. Premium steamed lettuce. We can start a new podcast. We play Apex and commentate on controversial topics. Okay, but Fish, you can't just create controversy. You actually have to like have opinions on controversial topics that facilitate discussion and not debate. I'm fine if we debate a little bit, but it's about having conversations, not arguments. He could help on a podcast. I don't disagree. It's just a matter of motivating Fish to do anything. Because at one point, Fish said he would be my YouTube video editor. And guess who edits all of my YouTube videos? So it's not always easy to motivate Fish to do things. Yeah, that is a great guess. That is a fantastic guess. Yeah, I definitely think stopping at the very end of this wall is going to be a good place to put a pause on this. One, because it's very much nighttime and there's a lot of things here. Oh. There's quite a few of those. And also because I'm running out of food and I don't want to go back to the base. Editing is hard. I mean, how do you think I feel? I was editing my own videos, a podcast, working full time, and streaming. It was also not going very well because I was doing too many things. I can be motivated to talk about things. I can't watch the same parts of a video for hours upon hours on it. Bro, that's why you just cut. That's why you just cut. Like, we only need 4 seconds of the video at a time. You cut out 6-hour segments. I have to go now to take my dog on a walk, so I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have an absolute wonderful rest of your day. Hi, Joan. Hi, Screamy Girl. Yes, we can pet you now. Done chatting. All caught up on the chat. We can scrub. Oh, I scrub. I appreciate that. Thank you for reminding me that YouTube was borked. Streamed for 45 minutes on YouTube today with no game. Until someone finally told me. Here, so start removing all of our empty shulkers again. White Terra. This is concrete. I still don't know what we need this concrete for. It says we use it somewhere in the build though. Back to Twitch, because Twitch is better. I don't disagree. If you are joining us on either platform, welcome in. I'm Aquatic Cactus, and I'm currently being bullied by my cat to give her pets while she eats. She's a big scrubby baby. She's a beautiful scrubby baby, but she's big scrubby. Oh. How much longer do you need, Chonk? Like 10 more minutes? Infinite chonkies? Oh, scrubbies? No. You please not scream at me for the rest of the stream, though? Sound so angry. Piss me out when you sound. You're big beautiful.
you think? Can I do a smoke? Can I do a smoke now, or are you just... Eat too fast. Eat too fast. That's how you end up sick. That's how you end up sick.
But no, the controversial topics are already made. We just talk about them being unbiased. Yeah, typically. Well, like, did you ever listen to any of the episodes of the podcast, Fish? So you kind of get the vibe that I was going for, because, like, again, my frustration is that I did a lot of work on the mental side of that podcast. And when it's a podcast about deep thought and trying to have thought-provoking conversations, it's very difficult being one of the only people doing the thinking side of things. I'm fine if that's the case. It was just frustrating. There was like 1 week it'd be like, yeah, Cactus, your idea is great. And the next week it'd be like, yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to do something chill. Bro, hard to talk about conversations. We can have a chill week, but conversation still needs to be hard to have. Like, let's talk about philosophy. Let's talk about different philosophies that have impacted our life. Easy enough to have a chill week and still talk about conversations that, you know, people don't always bring up. When's the last time you had a philosophical debate with your friends? And not just your one friend who got really elevated on substances and went, man, what if, like, we're not from here? What if life is just meaningless? Because let's be serious, you don't give that guy the time of day. All right, last row. Last row. My podcast idea has 0 prep time and 0 thinking time. Dude, if I talk philosophy, I gotta be fried. That's what I'm saying. What's your podcast idea that takes 0 time and 0 effort? 0 thinking time, I should say. Purely controversial topics. We're not trying to engagement bait people. It's not like, hey, so about that racism. It's getting pretty racist out there, don't you think, folks? Oh, shoot. Silas Lund. Welcome in, Silas. How is it going? You caught us at a bit of a bad time. We're just ending the Minecraft portion of the stream. We're heading over to Sea of Thieves very shortly here. It's good to hear that you're doing good, though. I will still be streaming, but will not be streaming Minecraft. I will be streaming piratism. Pirateering? Piratism? Pirate something. I don't know. I think just talking about things in the world with zero bias could be fun to do. As long as you're willing to be called out for having bias if I do mention it. Hi, sub. Ah, so your subscriber list is hidden. It doesn't let me know when someone who has a hidden subscriber list subscribed, but thank you. I do appreciate the subscription. That is the best way to find the streams. Or to follow me on Twitch, but a lot of people on YouTube, they're pretty dedicated. They just want to go on YouTube. I get it. I get it. I don't want to go over to Twitch when I'm already doom scrolling on YouTube. That's crazy. Also, my face is itchy. That takes care of most of the holes that I saw. Still that one, but it's okay. Oh, perfect. Landed right where there was another one. And then, yeah, we can reach that. Dude, I'm fully fine with being called out of my bias. That's really the only criteria that I have is that, someone's willing to call me out on my own bias, and if someone is intrinsically biased, that they're willing to hear it. And I'm just gonna gaslight you and be like, oh wow, that's the most biased take I've ever heard. All right, that covers most of the cleanup. I don't see anything. Oh, yeah, right there. Right there. Fix that. Where was it? Somewhere around here. Ow. That was meant to happen, I swear. I don't think that was the only hole, though. A funny feeling there was another one. No. Nope, seems pretty okay. Nice. Nice. It is. I did say that we're, I'm assuming you mean what am I building? I am building a very, very large potted tree build. Since we're switching off of Minecraft, now that we have reached the end of that particular section, I can actually quickly show you in my creative world where I have it all the way built. We'll pop over there quickly. Because I could say it's a potted tree build, but it's just easier to show you. So still working on how we actually want the tree itself to look. That's what's going on up there. But this is what the final build will look like. And then eventually there'll be a tree, but we'll get there. It takes time. But I think it looks pretty good. Further away from it you are, the less the dramatic details stand out. Kind of just looks like a nice potted plant. Mortar in and around. But I'm very proud of this build. It took a long time to finally figure out how to do everything in creative and then finally start building it over in the hardcore world. My correct biases? No, Fishy. I don't think we can call your biases correct. Anyways, but I am going to switch to Sea of Thieves. If you're only here for Minecraft content, I do implore you to hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed what you saw, because we do lots of Minecraft content here. And eventually I'll actually start uploading Minecraft YouTube videos again. On that note, though, I'm going to switch over to Sea of Thieves. We are going to do some pirate role playing. So, Well, the game will be back in a moment. My ugly face will be here the whole time. I just have to press, get to update some stuff. Why does the Kraken always come after me? And let me copy and paste this over to Sea of Thieves as Sea of Thieves is loading up. Or to YouTube. Oh, but I gotta update the category. Wow, you can tell the difference between Sea of Thieves on a weekend and Sea of Thieves on a weekday. That's crazy. From 3,600 viewers to 600. That's crazy. How do I get back to YouTube? There we go. That's YouTube. Edit video. Oh, my fourth wall page didn't copy. Thought I already updated that. That's sad, but it's okay. Also, Fish, you're good to hop into Discord whenever now. I guess we could get out of the watch party tab, but that's fine.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're in a weird channel.
Yeah, I invented it so we could do watch parties. Because, like, tonight, me and Bird watched the final episode of Fallout together.
Hell yeah. Was it good?
I liked it, honestly. I didn't think it was terrible. I didn't get blueballed as hard as I thought I would with like just end game cliffhanger, end season cliffhangers, which was very, very surprising. I was expecting that like we weren't going to get any resolution, but we got a fair bit. Pretty much every storyline was actually entirely resolved. I'm quite happy with it. I was earlier in the week I was posting that like if they mega cliffhanger the end of the season, I probably won't watch season 3. And I think a lot of people were in the same boat. But now people actually understand that they care about the series. They're not just throwing it away.
Makes sense.
That's crazy, dude. What is this dude? Is this dude looking for specifically an orange citrus squeezer? What?
It has to be orange.
It does. He's specifically saying.
No other color.
That's literally what he's saying. He's like, yo, any Canadians know where to source an orange-colored citrus squeezer? While it might initially sound simple, I have thus far found it to be an impossible task. Pick. This pick, but orange.
I mean, maybe he broke an orange one and he's trying to replace it before they notice.
What is Sea of Thieves? Sea of Thieves is quite literally a pirate simulator. It's a live action, or it's a live game, so it's up against other players. There are NPCs and stuff, like skeletons that you can fight. mobs, I should say. But mostly the game takes place, you're either just looting islands as a makeshift pirate, you're sailing the seas through storms and random shark attacks like megalodons, or you're finding other players and trying to shoot down their ships and steal all their loot.
Or you're getting sexually assaulted by a kraken.
Yeah, the Kraken
Right?
did
I was
do
able to say that.
Sea of Thieves is still not a mature. Heads up.
It's T for teen. I mean,
I know, but Twitch is weird. But yeah, we're basically just waiting for my friend to get on and invite me.
I didn't know you were on. Otherwise, you would have already gotten an invite.
Bro, I literally said I'm
But now I'm in
on
the
Sea of
stream.
Thieves. What do you gotta tell people these days to let them know that you're on?
That you're on.
Oh, yeah, I guess that probably would have summed it up. But you know what? That's too difficult. So no. No. I refuse.
We are on a really bad island.
Oof. Quick, crash the ship, start again.
I'm thinking about it.
I was doing something on my phone. I think I was just pulling up a stream manager. I don't remember if I was doing YouTube or Twitch. This is why I don't like to use my phone during. Hi, good morning, my friend, and happy Wednesday. Here for you to support. Just woke up from a hard sleep I had and busy with my things before shift soon. So have you opened? So have a great stream and much love for me. Thank you so much, Ship. I appreciate that. Wow. Ooh, other than my jaw just cracking right there, that was kind of painful.
You'll get over it. You'll live.
Oh, I'll live, but wow, that did not feel nice on my face at all. It felt quite uncomfortable, actually.
Go on, surprise
Well,
me.
sometimes you gotta get uncomfortable to get comfortable.
A bilge rat's shop? What do you have? Sounds like something I would like. Wait, is this like a premium currency?
Ancient coins, yes.
I don't even know what she's charging me. I just know that.
What does the icon look like?
Hexagon with a cross?
Oh, those are doubloons. They're not that rare anymore.
But like, what do we use them for?
They are pirate currency. Cosmetic items. You get better cosmetics.
I'm making something to eat for me and my sis. Nice. What are you making? Wow, so you can buy gold for doubloons. That is terrible.
Yeah, but you get doubloons so easily in this game.
I'm gonna spend 300 and get some rolling dice.
Come back when you're buying the grog.
They used to be like, you know, really hard to swing by, but they made it so much easier.
Okay.
Now the ancient coins.
What were those? What did I
are
just
like your
purchase?
ones.
So confused. I purchased 6 things that are numbers, but I don't know where they are.
You
Where
got
do I
6
find
things
them?
that are numbers.
Okay, so I went to this chick. I was browsing the bilge rat shop, right? And I bought this thing at the bottom, rolling dice. A collection of 6 emotes.
Adventure calls.
Where are these emotes at?
Down on D-pad.
Ah, I see. But like, fuck. Except my emotes didn't show up. Do I have to equip them? It says X for more, but like, heck. Seems so janky.
Go on, surprise me.
You know, it would be nice if it was like, you know, go to this menu to equip. But what do I know?
Come back when you're buying the grog. Go wherever the wind carries you. Come back when you're buying the grog.
This is curious.
Oh, you gotta go to a vanity chest apparently.
What the heck?
There's
Should be one on the ship, isn't there?
this one. There's definitely one on the ship. There should also be one out and about.
Dude, how do we always get this island?
Right here. Vanity's over here.
Ah, whatever. I was already halfway to the ship. Alright, where's emotes?
Somewhere in here, it will have emotes. All the way at the last part.
Don't mind me, I'm just updating my peg legs.
You'd expect them to automatically be added, but
Nah.
sea thieves.
Tattoos.
And now we can roll for who's captaining.
Exactly. I don't have any
Yeah, I'm
curses.
gonna be-
Wait, do you have the roll emotes too, or am I just gonna roll twice?
I have the roll emotes.
Perfect.
Now,
Okay.
which die are we rolling?
I'm putting 2 on. I'm putting a 20 and a 12.
I mean, I put all of them on because you get 10 pages. So,
Oh, what? I can just put them on the more
Yeah, when you-
pages? Okay.
yeah, when you're in, you can just throw them on more.
Well, that's crazy work.
That's why I'm just like, they should automatically go in, but I mean, whatever.
That's craziness. Hold on. We're learning here. It's kind of a pain to put them in. But... Oh, I don't need to hold it. Okay. That actually checks out. Rip item, page 2. There we go. Now I have all of them.
Alright, so what are we throwing for cap?
D20. Roll for initiative. You can zoom. That. You beat me by 1.
It's fucking crazy. But I don't want a captain.
All right, and then lowest is captain. That's easy.
Awesome. Let me go put this on the ship, because I get to go smoke.
Doesn't smoke before he sets up the ship. Macon. You're all good. I am mostly understanding your English. I understand the shorthand for the most part. I'll be like, huh? If I don't understand.
He'll ask for clarification.
Yeah. Or clarified butter. One of the two.
Usually it's the butter.
And you can never go wrong with clarified butter. Unless you have like serious heart
He puts
disease,
2
then...
things on our ship and calls it good.
Where's the cannonball chest on a sloop?
Sloop is up top.
Oh, in the corners. That's right.
Sloop is the compressed one, so everything's gonna be.
Yeah, I know it's the
Kraken
small
built in
boy.
plain
It's just like I'm so used to everything being down below deck. It's weird that it's on deck. That's all.
Yeah, it just get weird like that sometimes.
And then you already bought a storage crate. Did you buy anything else? Cannons, wood?
No, I only got the storage crate. I could buy the other 3 if you want.
I'll grab one of each.
Okay, I need to start burning money. I need to actually buy emissary stuff.
What do the emissaries sell?
Like the outfit that I'm wearing is from the Reaper's emissary.
Ah, so cosmetic stuff, basically.
Basically, yeah. Honestly, the only one that gives decent stuff is the merchant.
Ah,
And that's because it's the storage crate and resource and all that other stuff. Unless you can still buy quests from them, but I don't know if they.
I didn't see anything like that where we could buy a quest.
It used to be able to buy quests from them, and they were like good quests,
Oh,
but now I
it's the
think it's just
cannonball
all
chest.
in.
Screw it. I'm installing cannonball railing again. I'm not putting it all the way downstairs.
Cannonball railing.
Yeah, you just put it right on top of the railing. Right beside the cannon.
Planes. That actually helped a lot yesterday. Ghost ships.
It's handy. It's kind of like my new favorite addition. You just slap it down right by the cannon, and then you don't have to make excessive trips down there. Just restock the cannonball crate when you're ready. And honestly, I'll leave our food crate by the table, because why not? Why not? Everything's mostly in its home now. Oh, that's in the water, isn't it? Damn it. Damn it, storage crate. I want you on the ship, but on the top of the ship in a weird place.
Yeah, top of the ship in a weird place.
Perfect. Now, wait. Yep, I was gonna say, can I sit inside of the storage crate? Yes. Perfect. Yeah, beautiful.
I did vote. I did vote on Reapers.
We're sloop
I
reapering?
did vote.
A reaper sloop?
Yeah.
Ah!
Well, I mean, I'm already 42 on border, so we can do either. So I don't really care.
Yeah, we can do reaper. It's fine. What's the worst that happens?
Honestly, don't say that. I'm gonna do a damn Kraken again.
No. I'm only mentioning it in the stream title again. They never,
Oh my god, every time it's mentioned in the stream title, we get one.
well, it's not my fault the Kraken doesn't like being added. And I keep adding it.
We like, let me go smoke. Come on the ship.
Where the fuck is Reapers?
Middle, I want to say, somewhere.
I found it. Good. Although I probably shouldn't have lowered that until he was back from smoking, but slight bit of oversight there. My bad. For anyone who's not familiar with Sea of Thieves, when you are a Reaper, you're visible to everybody on the map. So, where's our map here? Yeah, that's us. Everybody else, like this. They can see us. And if they start coming towards us, we're gonna have to raise the anchor and take off real quick. as of right now, it seems like they're headed to Fetcher's Rest, but do 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 do. Don't see any other Reapers. It's unfortunate that the only other Reapers in the game are that close to us. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, nope, 3 sets of Reapers. Got 1 up at Blind Man's Lagoon, 1 at Brian's Bazaar, headed towards Fetcher's Rest. Looks like they just came unanchored. Go to the island. Go to the island, don't come here. That's all I care about. Don't rush me while my teammate is not here with us. Seems like we're okay. Where's the closest Reaper hideout? I don't even know. I actually don't know how to find them. What if it's these ones? Oh. A Reaper's hideout. Probably the circled ones. That would make sense. Tall tail. Huh. Should also probably look back at us and make sure that the other Reapers aren't headed this way. Still good though. I need to go to school. A lot of people from the UK watching, or at least from Europe, I should say. I don't really care, Fish. I'm fine with either one. No, thank you for stopping in, though. I appreciate you. Have yourself a great day, Silas. Yeah, I'm fine with either one, honestly. Oh, we can switch to tavern music, though. Smooth jazz is a little bit weird for Sea of Thieves. What do you think, YouTube? Should we keep watching? You guys want me to keep streaming on YouTube? I don't think so. I think we could probably cut that out. Since Sea of Thieves is always the least exciting part of my YouTube streams. All right, YouTube.